Okay guys, that brings us to our last section here of our lesson, our final learning intention, and it is on les adjectifs possessifs, possessive adjectives, section 1.17, section 1.17 of our notes. Now, we need these for using like my brother, my mum, my sister, etc. So, dépend sur le genre du nom, pas le sujet. When you're choosing a possessive adjective, it depends on the gender of the noun you are referring to, not yourself. So that's very important. So, for example, mon frère, even though I am female, the noun I'm referring to is masculine. So therefore, I'm using the masculine form of my. Bear in mind in French, we've got 3 possessive adjectives for every one in English. Sa sœur, his sister. Sa mère, his mum. Mon stylo, my pen. Now, I'm going to bring you to the next page, guys, and this is where we've got our useful little table here for breaking down the possessive adjectives. So sometimes these cause a bit of confusion. Again, oftentimes in junior cycle students get the gist of them, but really in senior cycle we need to know these off by heart. We need to completely understand these, okay? So I'm going to go through this slowly and we'll just take it step by step. What we've got here is adjectif possessif, the possessive adjective. We've got 3 other ones, masculin, féminin, pluriel. So we've got the masculine here, we've got the feminine, and we've got the plural. So that's important, guys. So for every 1 possessive adjective in English, we've got 3 words in French we need to choose. Now that depends on whether the noun is masculine, whether the noun I'm referring to is feminine, or whether the noun I'm referring to is plural. So that's important. We've got 3 possessive adjectives in French. We base it on whether it's masculine, feminine, or plural. So 3 words from my in French, you probably know them. Mon, ma, mes. Got mon, ma, mes. Okay? So if I'm saying, for example, my brother. Brother is masculine. I'm going to choose the masculine form of my, which is mon frère. If I'm referring, for example, to my aunt, and aunt is clearly a feminine noun, I'm going to say ma tante, ma tante. And if I'm referring to a plural noun, such as my cousins or my brothers, I'm going to choose the plural possessive adjective, which is mes parents, mes cousins, mes frères. Okay, and it's that simple. Next one here, we've got your. This is the informal form of your, if you're speaking to somebody you know well, like your friend or relative. So we've got again, and it kind of rhymes with the first one, ton tate. We've got ton tate. We're using ton. Remember, the on sound will always be for the masculine. The a sound will always be for the feminine. So ton, if the noun is masculine, like your pen. Ton stylo. If the noun is feminine, like your mum. Ta mère, you're going to go with ta. And if the noun is plural, like your copybooks, you're going to say tes cahiers, because it's plural. Okay? Third one we've got here is his or her. Now bear in mind, his or her in French is the exact same. So we've got son, sa, say. Notice the rhyme sound there again, guys. Mon, ma, mes, ton, ta, te, son, sa, say. It's an easy kind of pattern to remember. So again, his or her. Let's say it's her dad, and dad is masculine. You're going to go with son. Let's say it's his mum, and mum is clearly feminine. You're going to go with sa. And let's say it's her, it could be anything like her cousins. It's plural, you're going to use ses. Okay, ses cousins. Now we're going to move down to the next one, and this is where it changes a little bit. So I'm going to draw a little line here. The sounds now in the pattern will change somewhat, but they will be equally easy. So our, let's say it's masculine, like our uncle, notre oncle. Our aunt, notre tante. So see the way they're identical, they don't actually change in spelling. And let's say it's plural, like our grandparents, it'll be no. So notre no. D'accord? Now your, if it's formal or plural, like for example if you're speaking to a teacher or a boss or somebody in a shop you do not really know, or a group of people like you guys, you're going to be using the what is it again, the vous form. So it's going to be votre, vos. So see that rhyme again appearing and that pattern. You've got notre no, votre, vos. D'accord? So let's say, for example, it's masculine, like your teacher, votre prof. Let's say the noun you're referring to is feminine, like, for example, your grandmother, votre grand-mère. And let's say the noun is plural, like your chairs, vos chaises, bien vos chaises. Now there is the last one. This can be masculine or feminine. So it's leur, and L-E-U or S. So the first two are identical and the last one has an S. So leur. With the last kind of three, and we're just going to circle these. As you can see, there's a pattern. The masculine and feminine are identical actually, and all the plurals end in an S. So there are very clear patterns you can kind of identify, and it tends to be very easy to actually learn off by heart once you get the gist of it. So we're just going to move over here, guys. We've got the pratiquer, and this will be in the notes. So j'adore, my dog. I love my dog. I know dog is masculine, so it's going to be mon. J'adore mon chien. Il fait devoir. He does his homework. Clearly devoir has an S. That tells me it's plural. So what I'm going to do here is use c'est. Il fait ses devoirs. Elle prend something petit déjeuner. Petit déjeuner is masculine, so it'll be son. She takes her breakfast. Elle prend son petit déjeuner. En fait, nous regardons, we watch our teacher. Obviously, prof is masculine. Again, it depends if it's a female teacher, you can use ça, but generally prof is masculine. So it'll be nous regardons notre prof. Nous regardons notre prof. 5. Vous lisez something leave. You read your book, okay? Leave is masculine plural, so it's going to be votre. D'accord? Vous lisez votre livre. You read your book. Ils chantent something chanson. They sing their songs. Chanson has an S. That tells me it's plural. So it's going to be leur, L-E-U-R-S. They sing their songs. Ils chantent leurs chansons. And the last one, sept. Ils parlent à amis. They speak to their friends. Again, I always want to hone in on that adjective, or not the adjective rather, but the noun I'm referring to. And if there's an S, it's always going to be plural. So, elles parlent à leurs amis. And actually, this is an interesting one again, guys, because it's followed by a vowel. So instead of leurs amis, it's going to be leurs amis. Okay, so we're always going to sound out that consonant if it's followed by a vowel.